Hello everyone, hey, how you guys doing? Welcome to another episode of Provoked Intellect. It is your beautiful host Fifi. How you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. I am trying on my side. So today, what will we be discussing? Today we are talking about the I was, I am, as well as I will be. The past, the present, and the future. The relationship between the three. There's a relationship there. There is absolutely nothing, and I mean nada, that we go through in life without purpose. I might not know what you are going through there, wherever you are, but let me assure you, whatever it is, its purpose, even if it doesn't avail itself now, it will show later on. Now, this is an episode to motivate each and every single person out there to develop a different perspective towards their past selves, their present self, as well as their future selves. So I led in understanding the relationship of each of these moments has led us to misadaptation or misapplication of them, especially the arena of the past. I have realized that one of the main elements, and amongst many, that hinders our progress in any journey we could have embarked on or are planning to embark on is this fear of coming in contact with the old self. Now, it is very unfortunate, my darling, that when you have begun your journey of seeking for your higher self, this happens to be one of the early phases you pass through. You experience a lot of skeletons, they come out all at once, right? You awaken to a lot of dirt that you didn't even know existed before. Now, the mistake that we do is going to learn of suppressing these memories when they come out by seeking for techniques to forget them. You know what happens whenever you suppress something. The more you suppress it, the more it comes out. It wants to come out. It's like you are forcing it. So my advice is, if I am talking to you, you are at that stage, allow the process to flow. Do not suppress anything. We need to understand that there is absolutely nothing wrong with us when our minds reckon backwards into the past. When they are so doing, they are just evaluating past experience for the sole purpose of bringing it to bear on a present moment. Let me just explain a little bit. So perhaps you found yourself in a similar situation that you once passed through in the past, and now you know that you've been there, right? So now what you do is you think about it. You're like, which path should I take now? Now you know that previously you took a certain path, it led you to a certain destination which was not nice. You won't take that path again, right? So now the past plays a role in that sense. Tapping into into it whenever it is needful, whenever you're facing a similar situation you once passed through. I know that the past doesn't represent a nice place to visit, but at times it is needful. Now, where do we find the problem when such happens? Where do we malfunction? Where do we find mental instability whenever we go into that arena of the past? It's when you and I now want to live in. Now we want to take the present in the past and live in. We don't want to tap on it when it is needful. We want to. That is malfunction. That is absolutely not it. And this is something that humanity is currently suffering from, right? Also, again, it is not necessary for you to tap into the past when it is not needful. Whenever you find your mind able to tap on the past when it is unnecessary, what you can do for yourself is just clap your hands and be like, it is just not there. I am not there. It is not necessary. So what can we further deduce from this? We further deduce that the past represents a field of experiences one has gathered. And it is inevitably one of the criterion by which the conscious self evaluates the circumstances of life. Understand? So now we're going to talk about the relationship of the future, inclusive of the past, bearing the past in mind. Now, as one's mind reaches out into the future, what it does is it is just attempting to evaluate the future significance of possible action. Remember the example that I made? You were once there, you find yourself in a similar situation again. So now what you do is you are weighing the options there, right? So now, having thus reckoned with with both experience and wisdom. You're no longer the same person. You've acquired true knowledge, right? So experience plus true knowledge equals what? Wisdom, right? So now you're able to apply what? Wisdom. So, and having thus reckoned with what? Both experience and wisdom, you are able to what? To exercise judgment decision in the what? In the present moment. And when you are doing so, the plan of action is thus born of what? Of the past, and the future becomes existent. I hope I make sense. If I don't, tell me where I do not make sense. So for me, I don't know about you, but for me, the past has rendered me a starting point of longing for what? For the hidden, deeper, meaningful purpose of my existence. Had I not lived, would I have anything to reflect my life on? No. So now we find that error is very necessary, because this is where we evaluate on. This is where we reflect on later. So what do we learn? What we learn now is what? Life is first lived, then evaluated later. And it is not so much as what you went through that matters or defines you, but what you are becoming every single day. You need to speak that to yourself each and every single morning that you wake up. I really hope I made sense to someone out there, and I really hope that someone out there will be able to apply what I just taught today. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions or whatsoever, please hit me up on the social platforms or comment below. Till we meet again, keep well. This is your girl Fifi signing off. White